Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. The code of this subject is 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2 of this paper, and for this purpose we have selected May-June 2025 2-3 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the zone 3. In this paper, the calculator is allowed. The most important thing about this video is that in this video, the paper and the marking scheme which I have used, they are the property of the Cambridge. I am only presenting you the solution of this paper to the best of my knowledge and my abilities. I hope that this video will be very helpful for you. So May-June 2025 2-3 paper. We call it the theory paper 2. It's a calculator version paper. The time allowed is 2 hours. The total marks for this paper are 100. So a formula list is accompanying this paper. So this is the formula list. You can see this. Okay. So here we go to the question number 1. In the question number 1, he says write 4.2358 correct to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places means after the decimal 2 places, and that is up to 3, and then after the 3 we have 5. So I will make this 3 4. Okay, so let me show you the solution. I have done this solution. So when I will round it off, it will be 4.24. It will be 4.24. Let me check the marking scheme. Okay. Question number 1. Here we go. 4.24 is the right answer. This is what I have done. Question number 1, B part, he says write 34159 correct to 2 significant figures. 2 significant figures are 3 and 4. These will be dropped. Okay, so because this is 1, so I will write 34000. 34000. So this is my answer, sir. The answer is correct. Okay, then he says, then question number 2. He says a rectangle has dimensions 2.4 centimeter by 5.6 centimeter. The rectangle is enlarged by a scale factor of 3.25. Work out the dimensions of the enlarged rectangle. So the length prime, the new length will be the old length multiplied with the scale factor, that is 3.25. So 2.4 multiplied 3.25, that is 7.8 centimeter, and the new width will be 5.6 multiplied 3.25, and that will be 18.2. So this is how you will find the new length and the new width. So the dimensions are 7.8 and 18.2. So this is how this is done. Question number 3. He says Ang and Bo share $104 in the ratio 7:6. Calculate the amount they each receive. Okay. So first of all, we will find the sum of ratio. That will be 7 plus 6. And that will be 13. And then we can find out the share of the A. That will be its share in the ratio is 7 out of 13 multiply 104. That's $56. And its share of the B will be 6. Its ratio divided by the sum of ratio, multiply the total money to be divided. So 6 divided by 13 multiply 104, and that will be $48. So Ang will receive $56 and they will receive $48. So this is how you will do this. So here we have question number 4. A part shade one small square so that the diagonal has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Okay. Because we want the order 2, so you see this L after 180-degree rotation, it will come here, and this should come here. This should come here. Okay. So we will shade this. Okay. So it's like a fan of 2 blades. When you have the order of rotational symmetry 2, it is a fan of the two blades. Okay. So this, and this. Okay. So shade this one. So now it has order of rotational symmetry 2. Let me show you. Okay. Then we have question number 4, and it's B part. It says shade one small square so that the diagram has a line of symmetry. Okay. So if this is the line of symmetry, shade this one. So when you will fold this figure along the line of symmetry, the colors will come on the colors and the whites will come on the whites. So shade this one. Let me show you. Okay. So this is the line of symmetry. Okay, this is the line of symmetry. So when you will fold it along this line, these colors will come on this white will come on this white, this color will come on this line, this white, this colors will come on this color, this white will come on this white will come on this white, this color will come on this color. So this is the line of symmetry, this line. Okay. So what we will do, let me show you the marking scheme. Yeah, here you can see this one is shaded. Question number 5, and it's A part. He says, write 6300 centimeter in meters. So if you want to convert centimeter into meters, you have to divide with 100 because in 1 meter, there are 100 centimeters. So 6300 divided by 100, that's 63 meters. 63 meters is the right answer, sir. 63 meters. Then he says, question number 5, it's B part. He says, write 450 centimeter cube in liters. In 1 liter, there are 1000 centimeter cube. So to convert 450 centimeter cube into liters, you have to divide with 1000. So move the decimal 3 steps to the left. So 0.45 liters. 0.45 liters is the right answer, sir. This is how we have done this. Okay, then we have the next question, the question number 6. The question number 6 on your screen, he says simplify. So the terms which A part 5A plus 3B plus 2A plus minus 7B. So the terms which have A, they will be added into A. And the terms which have B, they will be added, subtracted in with the terms which have B. So the 5A plus 2A, 7A, 3B minus 7B, that will be minus 4B. 7A minus 4B is the answer, sir. That's the right answer, sir. This is how I have done this. Question number 6, and it's a B part. C raised to power 12 divided by C raised to power 4. So I can write this in the terms of fraction. So C raised to power 12 minus 4, because they're dividing, the power will be subtracted because the base is same. So C raised to power 8. C raised to power 8 is the right answer, sir. C raised to power 8 is the right answer. This is how I have done this. Okay. So the question number 7. He says, write down all the integer values of x that satisfy the inequality. So I will represent this on the number line. The x value is equals to minus 3 and greater than minus 3 and less than 1. So I represented on here. So this circle is shaded because minus 3 is a part of the solution. Here, this circle is not shaded because 1 is not the part of the solution. So in this solution, the integers are minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Check. Minus 3, and you have minus 2, minus 1, and 0. This is how this is done. He says a bag contains 7 black tiles and 6 white tiles. A tile is chosen at random from the bag and is then replaced. They put back the tile, okay? A second tile is then chosen at random. Complete the tree diagram. So here we have a tree. So black, white, then black, white, black, white. Okay. So this black will be 4 by 10, and this white will be 6 by 10. And this black will be 4 by 10 because they put the tiles back. Okay. And this will be 6 by 10, 4 by 10, 6 by 10. Let me show you. I have done this. So this is how you will write this because they have replaced the first tile. So that's why the total has not changed and their individual numbers also have not changed. So this is how you do the question number 8 and its A part. Now we are going to attempt the question number 8 and its B part. He says, work out the probability that both the tiles are white. So we are looking for white, comma, white. So white, comma, white is here, white, comma, white. That will be 6 by 10 multiplied 6 by 10. So let me show you. Here we go. 6 by 10 multiplied 6 by 10, and that will be 36 by 100. If you simplify it with the 4, it will be 9 by 25. So 36 by 100. So our answer is right. So let's go to the next part. Next is the question number 9 on your screen. Okay. So we have 9, question number 9A part. Amira invests $480 in a saving account. The account pays the simple interest. Important thing is simple interest at a rate of 3.6% per year. Calculate the value of the investment at the end of the 5 years. Okay. So we have to find out the amount at the end of the 5 years. The amount is equals to the, the amount is equals to the principal plus the interest. The interest is PRT by 100. So amount is P plus PRT by 100. Just put the values of the P and the R and the T, and then do the calculation. The amount will be 566.4. 566.4. 566.4. So let me check if the answer is right, sir. The answer is perfect. Okay, then we have the next question. He says, Ben invests, this is question number 9, is B part. Ben invests $600 in a different saving account. The account pays compound interest at a rate of 2.7% per year. Calculate the total amount of interest paid to Ben at the end of the 4 years. First of all, we will find the compounded amount. Then from the compounded amount, I will subtract the principal amount, and that will give me the interest. Okay. So the compounded amount is the formula is P bracket 1 plus R by 100 bracket close raised to power T. The P is 600 and the R is 2.7. The time is 4 cycles, 4 years. So when you do this calculation, you get $667.47. The compound interest is equal to the compounded amount minus the principal. And 667.47 minus 600, that will be $67.47. So this is my answer. Okay. So a good question on the simple interest and the compound interest. So you can see the answer is right. This is how we have done this. I hope you understand. Question number 10 showing up on your screen. Here he says f of x is equals to 3x minus 5. Another function g of x is equals to 2 minus 6x. First of all, they say find f of 2. So in the formula, in this function, in the place of the x, substitute 2 and do the calculation. Then it will be very easy. Okay, so here we have. So f of 2 will be 3 into 2 minus 5. That's 6 minus 5. That is 1. So question number 10, A part 1 is the answer, sir. Okay. Then they say solve the question number 10, B part, solve. G of x is equals to 18. Make this formula equals to 18 and get the value of the x. And it's a 2 marks question. We know the formula for the g of x. And so g of x is 2 minus 6x, and that is equals to 18. So minus 6x is equals to 18 minus 2. So minus 6x will be equals to 16. X will be equals to minus 16 by 6. X will be equals to minus, we have cancelled with the 2. And so 8 by 3, and that will be equals to minus 2 whole 2 by 3, or you can say minus 8 by 3. Let's check. Minus 8 by 3 is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Okay, then we have C part. In the C part, he says, find f g of 4. So whatever is the formula of the f, in that, first of all, put in the place of x, put this formula of the g. Okay, let me show you. Here I have done. F g of x will be equals to, in the formula of the f, the formula of the f is this. In the place of x, put this formula. Okay. So it will be 3 bracket 2 minus 6x bracket close minus 5. So that will be 6 minus 18x minus 5. That is minus 18x plus 1. So f g of 4, that will be in the place of x, now put 4. So it will be minus 18 into 4 plus 1. So that's minus 72 plus 1. That's minus 71. So minus 71 is the answer, sir. This is a little, its level is little higher. I hope you understand. Then the question number 10, he says the C part is done. Okay, now they say this is a 2 marks question. Question number 10, it's D part. The domain of the g of x is x greater than minus 8. So in that formula, we are going to put the values of the x greater than minus 8. They say find the range of the g of x. Let me show you how I have done this. So because that g of x formula, the g of x formula is this one. Let me show you the 2 minus 6x. This is the formula. Okay. So 2 minus 6x. And I put some values of the x because this is a straight line. So I can put some values. So I put minus 8, minus 7, the values of x in that formula. Minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. And I calculated what will be the value of that formula, g of x. And that is the range. So at minus 8, the value is 50. At minus 7, the value is 44. At minus 6, 38. At minus 5 is 32. So you see, as I am increasing the value of the x, the values of the y or the g of x are coming down. Okay. So I can say the g of x, because the x value we are going to take greater than minus 8. So the g of x answers will be, or the y values will be, or the range will be less than 50 because they are decreasing. Okay, so the range of the g of x will be less than 50. This is my answer, sir. Okay, hope you understand. It's a new question. Range. Okay, question number 11 coming up on your screen. Here we have universal set is given 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The set A is x such that x is a prime number. So the list of the A will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. The set B x such that x is a factor of 36. The factors of the 36 out of that universal set are 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, and 12. Then we have to complete the Venn diagram, the numbers which will be common between A and B. I will write them in the common overlapping portion. So in the A and B, the overlapping portion, 2 and 3 will come. Only A will be 5, 7, 11. Only B will be 4, 6, 9, and 12. And these 10 and 8 are not the part of A, not the part of B. So I will write them here. Okay. So this is how you will write that Venn diagram. So let's look at the marking scheme, sir. So this is our solution. This is the marking scheme. They are good. Okay. Question number 11 and B part, he says, list the elements of the A union B complement. So A union B complement, you have to write. So first of all, I will write the B complement. The B complement means out of this circle of the B, there are 5, 7, 11, 10, and 8. Then I will take the common portion between A union, not the common portion. I will take the union of the A and the B complement. Okay. I forgot to write here complement. So that will be 2, 3 means the B complement and the A. So because you have to take the whole of the A, so now it will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11. So this is a little tricky question. Let me reduce the size so you can see the set A also with it. Because I'm going to take the union of the A and the B complement. That will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 8 and 10. So the answer is 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. So our answer is right, sir. Then he says find the small n means how many members are there. The A intersection B complement. So you have to take the common between the A and the B complement. This is your B complement, this is your A. What's common between them? Between them, the common is 5, 7, and 11. The common between A and the B complement. So this small n means how many members are there. So basically there are total 3 members. So basically there are 3 members. So my answer will be 3. Because the question is how many members are there. Then we have the next part. And the next part is question number 12. These are the first 4 terms of a sequence. 6, 13, 10, and 7. Write down the next terms of the sequence. Here, the difference is of the 3. Again, the difference is of 3. Again, the difference of the 3. And then again, the difference of 3. So that will be 4. So the next term will be 4. The next term will be 4. Okay. So this is how, because the next term you're getting by subtracting 3. So next term. Then the question is a 2 marks question. They want you to find an expression for the nth term of the sequence. Okay. Because you are getting the next term by subtracting 3. So what we will do, we will use this arithmetic progression. This is, so A plus D bracket n minus 1. This is the formula. So A means the first term of the sequence. D means the common difference, which is minus 3 here. Okay, so 16 minus 3 bracket n minus 1. So it will be 16 minus 3n plus 3. So that's 19 minus 3n. So my formula will be 19 minus 3n. So 19 minus 3n is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. This is an arithmetic progression. Its n term is easy. Okay. Now we have the question number 13. He says write 1.23 into 10 raised to power minus 4 as an ordinary number. So I will move this decimal towards the left 4 steps. So let me show you. So it will become 0.000123. 0.000123. Yeah, the answer is right. Straightforward, simple question. Question number 13, B part. It's a 2 marks question. We have to find out the value of the x and the y. He says 8.2 x power 4 plus x power y is equals to 9.1 x power 5. Find the values of the x and the value of the y. Okay, so here how I have done this. So what I will do. So 8.2 x power 4 plus x plus 10 raised to power y equals to 9.1 x power 5. So I will keep this term here. I will take this term to the other side. It will subtract there. I will give 110 to here and make this power same. So I will take this 10 to the power 4 common. So it will be 91 minus 8.2 and it is 82.8 x power 4. This is not the standard form, so I will move this decimal one step to the left. So this power will become 5. Now this is in the standard form. This is also the standard form. So this is equals to the x, and this power is equals to the 5. So x is 8.28, and the y is equals to the 5. So this is how this is done. Okay. So let's check 8.28 and 5. I hope you understand this. Okay. This is question number 13. Okay, now we are going to the next part. Question number 14. It says factorize. A part is factorize 5x squared plus 15xy. If 5 and x is common, just take them common. It will be factorized. Okay. So you will have 5x bracket x plus 3y. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, the B part is we have to factorize. Question number 14, B part. 2ax plus 4bx minus 3ay minus 6by. So from the first two terms, I can take 2 and x common. And in the bracket, you will have a plus 2b. From the last two terms, I can take minus 3y common. So in the bracket, I will have a plus 2b. Now I can take this bracket common. So from here, you will have 2x. From here, you will have minus 3y. So this is how you factorize this. Question number 14. So my answer is right. 2x minus 3y into a plus 2b. You can see this. So our answer is right. This is how you do the question number 14. It's a 4-mark question. Question number 15. Let me show you. Here we have question number 15. He says, these are the 3 lines. 2 are a continuous line. This line is dotted. This is the white area R. He says, find the 3 inequalities that define the unshaded region R. It's a 4-mark question. So very simple. Just let me call this line 1. Let me call this line 2. Let me call this dotted line as line 3. Take 2 points on that inclined line, line number 1, and find its equation. Then we will set its inequality. The required area is above this line, Okay. So let me show you. I've done this. So first of all, okay, let me call this line line 1. So I take 2 points on this line. One is 0, 2. The other point is 2, 0. This point and this point I have taken. Okay. Then I will find the gradient of this line, which will be minus 1. Then I will find the equation of this line, which will be y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. I will use this point and this gradient, and I will find the equation of this line, line number 1. So y equals to minus x plus 2. Because this required area R is above this line, so the crocodile's mouth should be towards the y. Because it's a continuous line, so I will put here equals to and greater than. Okay. So y is equals to and greater than minus x plus 2. So that's the inequality. Okay. Then let me call this line as line number 2. And I will take 2 points on that line. For example, 0, 0. And I have taken 4, 2. Then I will find the gradient y2 minus y1 divided by the x2 minus x1. So its gradient will be 1 by 2. Then I will find its equation. The formula is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. I will use this point and this gradient. Then my equation will be y equals to 1 by 2 x. Okay. So because this shaded area is above this line. Okay, I said shaded area. This required area R is above this line 2. So I will put here crocodile's mouth. That will be towards y because the required area is above this line. And because this is a continuous line, so I will write here y is greater than and equals to 1 by 2x. So that's my second inequality. Then this dotted line is a horizontal line. The equation of the horizontal line is always y equals to constant because the y-intercept here is 2. So this is y equals to 2. The required area R is below this dotted line. So the crocodile's back should be towards the Y because the area required is below this line. So I write Y is less than 2. I have not put there equals to sign because this is a dotted line. So these are the three inequalities, and we can write them in the answer space. So I have written here. So let's check. Our answers are right, sir. This is the marking scheme. This is how I have done it. I hope you understand this. Okay, so this is how you do question number 15. Next is the question number 16 on your screen. And he wants to view 4 marks question. Question number 16, A part is of the 4 marks. He says, estimate the mean of the ages. Here we have. Okay. So first of all, what I will do, I will find the mean, the mid value of this class. How you find the mid values? You add these two boundaries, equals to divided by 2. Find the sum of these two boundaries and then divide it with the 2. You get the mid values. We call it x. Then you multiply x and the frequency, that gives you f of x. And then the mean is equals to the summation fx divided by the summation f. So here we go. So the mid value is 17. The mid value of this class is 21. The mid value of this class is 32. The mid value of this class is 70. You add these two boundaries, equals to divided by 2 equals to. So this is how you find the mid value. That is called x. This is the frequency. You multiply x and f. That gives you f of x. So the summation f, you will add all the frequencies. So that is equals to 80. Summation of the f of x, you add all the f of x, fx I mean. And so that is 3094. You know the formula for the mean is summation fx divided by the summation f. So that is 3094 divided by the 80, that is 38.68. So you will get 38.68. That is how you find the mean. So question number 16A part. Question number 16A part. Question number 16A part. The answer is showing up on your screen. Our answer is right, sir. Then we have the question number 16 and its B part. And it's a 2 marks question. Work out the percentage of members of the gym who are more than 24 years old. Whose age is more than 24 years old. Okay. 19 and 25. You add them up. So that's something like 44. And divided by the total people are 80. So the percentage will be 44 divided by 80 multiply 100. And that will give you 55. So this is how you find 55 is the right answer, sir. This is how you found it. So we are done with the question number 16. Okay, here we have question number 17. Okay. So this is the diagram they are given. Their question is the point B, D, E, and F lie on a circle. AC is a tangent to the circle at the B. The angle BEF is equals to 50 degree and the EF is equals to the BF. So find the value of the X. Give a geometrical reason for your answer. Okay. We have to give a geometrical reason as well. So let me show you. So here we have a triangle. And the triangle BEF. And this vertex B is at the point of tangency. So the side BF of that triangle, it makes X angle with the tangent. So the angle here, internal angle of the triangle will be same. X and this 50 will be same. So this X will be equals to 50 degree. We call this angles in the alternate segments. The side of the triangle, the angle between the side of the triangle and the tangent will be equals to this angle. This is called the alternate segments. Let me show you. The angles in the alternate segment. So here we go. So the x will be equal to this 50. The reason is angles in the alternate segment, the tangent and the side of the triangle. The condition is that one vertex of this triangle should be on the point of tangency and the other 2 points should be on the vertex. So then this angle and this angle will be same. And this angle, this angle will be equal to this angle. So the x is equal to 50. Angles in the alternate segment. This is the reason you will have to write. Okay. This is how I have written the reason. So let me show you. That's question number 17. So the first one, alternate segment theorem. Okay. Then their question is that find the value of the y, give a geometrical reason for each step of your working. It's a 3 marks question. Okay. So we have to find out the value of the y, understand the strategy. Okay. Because this side and this side is equal. And so that means this angle will be 50 because these two are the base angles of the iso triangle. And once you know this 50 and this is 50, you can find this angle. And the sum of the internal angles of triangle is 180. So from 180 subtract 50 and 50, you get this will become 80. Then angle F and the angle this Y, their sum will be equals to 180 because these two angles are supplementary. Because this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So the sum of the angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So Y plus this 80 will be equals to 180. So the Y will become how much? The Y will become 100. Okay, let me show you. So the angle EBF is equals to 50 degrees. The triangle BEF is an iso triangle. The BFE will be equals to the 180 minus 50 minus 50, the sum of the internal angles of a triangle. So the angle BFE will be equals to 080. Y plus 080 equals to 180. So Y will be equals to 180 minus 080. And that is 180 minus 80, and that is 100. So the value of the Y will be 100. The value of the Y will be 100. So answer is right, sir. This is how this is done. This is that diagram. This is 50, this is 50. So I got this is 80, this 80, and this is Y. Their sum will be equals to 180. So Y will be equals to 180 minus 80. Then Y is equals to 100. Okay. And this is how we write this. It's a 3 marks question. This part is of 3 marks. Okay. So we are done with it. Now on your screen, the question number 18 is showing up. He says, okay. He says the diagram shows a cuboid. The length of the cuboid is x centimeter. The height of the cuboid is 3 times its length. So the height is 3x. The width of the cuboid is 4 centimeter less than its length. So this width will be x minus 4. Write down expression in terms of x for the height of the cuboid and the width of the cuboid. Okay. So very simple. The height is 3x and the width is x minus 4. It's a 2 marks part. Question number 18. Let me show you the marking scheme now. Our answers are right, sir. Okay, then he says the B part, question number 18, B part is the 4 mark question. He says the surface area of the cuboid is 200 centimeters square. Form an equation in X and show that it simplifies to this. Okay. So we know the length and the width and the height is a solid cuboid. So we can find the surface area. The formula for the surface area is 2 length width plus 2 length height plus 2 height width equals to surface area. The surface area we already know is 200. Length is x, the width is x minus 4, and the height is 3x. Just put those values in terms of x. So it will be 2 into x minus 4 plus 2 into x into 3x plus 2 into 3x into x minus 4, and that is equals to 200. So you will get 2x square minus 8x plus 6x square plus 6x square minus 24x equals to 200. It will become 14x square minus 32x minus 200 equals to 0. So take 2 common. So you in the bracket you will have 7x square minus 16x minus 100, bracket close equals 0. This 2 will go on the other side. It will divide with the 0. So it will become 0. So 7x square minus 16x minus 100 is equals to 0. So this is what they have asked us to show. Okay. So we have shown it. So this is the B part. Okay. This is how you do it. Okay. Then the next thing is they want you to find the C part. He says solve the equation 7x square minus 16x minus 100 equals to 0. You must show all your working and give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, so we are going to use this a 3 marks question. So we have to use the quadratic formula and solve it. Very simple. Okay, so here we go. We are going to apply the quadratic formula. Okay, so A is equals to 7, B is equals to minus 16, and C is equals to minus 100. The quadratic formula is minus B plus minus under root and under the radical sign we have B square minus 4AC, and the whole thing divided by 2A. Just put the value of the A, B, and C there. So minus into minus 16 plus minus under root, and under the under root we have minus 16 whole square minus 4 into 7 into minus 100. So when you solve this discriminant, you get 3056 and then under root on it. So you will have positive 16 here plus minus under root 3056, the whole thing divided by 14. So you have 16 plus minus 55.28, the whole thing divided by 14. So now two options. One is 16 plus 55.28 equals to divided by 14 equals to, that will be 5.09. The other thing is, the other option will be x equals to 16 minus 55.28 equals to divided by 14 equals to, and the x value will be minus 2.81. So one x is minus 2.81. The other one is 5.09. So let's check, sir. So our answer is right, sir. This is how this is done. Then the question is, and this was a 3 marks part. This is a 1 mark part. Now D part, find the height of the cuboid. The height of the cuboid we suppose is 3x. This cannot be the value of the x in that case because it's negative. So the x is, we will take 5.09. So 3x will be 3 into 5.09, and that will be 15.27. So 15.27 centimeter is the height of that thing. So 15.27 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. We have taken this x value. This x value we have neglected. Okay. So this is how this part is done. Okay, now we are going to the next question. And the next question, the diagram, question number 19, the diagram shows triangle ABC and the triangle ABD. And he says the AB is 12 centimeter, the BD is 7 centimeter, and the AD is 6 centimeter. Their question is angle DAC. The angle DAC is 32 and the angle BCA is 48. Calculate the angle BAD. They want me to find out the B. They want me to find out this angle. Okay, BAD. So it's triangle, all these three sides are given. I want to find out this angle, so I can apply the law of cosine. And that shape of the law of cosine in which we find the angle. So here we go. So the cos of the BAD will be equals to the D square plus the B square minus A square divided by the 2 into B into D. So the D here is 12, it's square plus 6 square minus 7 square divided by the 2 divided by the 6 divided by the 12. And you will have then cos of the angle BAD will be equal to the cos inverse of the 0.9097, and the BAD will be equal to 24.5. So we have applied the law of cosine, and by applying the law of cosine, we are able to find out the angle BAD. You know that BAD triangle, the three sides were given and we want to find one of the angles. So we have used the law of cosine, yeah, or you say cosine rule. So very simple. So B and D are these arms of the angle, and the A is this opposite side, okay, to that angle. So 24.5, let me check, sir, question number 19. So 24.5 is the right answer, sir. Then the B part, they want me to, it's a 4-mark question. He says find the length of the AC. So they want me to find out the length of the AC. So this is the question. Question number 19, B part, AC side. Okay. So I want to know this side. I know this angle. I know this whole angle. Okay. Now, if I know this whole angle, I know this part, so I can add them up. Then I can find this whole angle. Okay. 180 minus 48 minus this angle. So once I know this whole angle, opposite to this is the AC, opposite to the 48 is 12. So I can apply the law of sine, or you can say sine rule, and I can easily find out the value of the AC. Okay, so let me show you. I have written here. So I know this angle, I know this angle, I know this angle. I will find this angle ABC. Okay, so let me show you. I have solution. Okay, now the angle BAC will be equal to 32 plus 24.5, that's 56.5. The angle ABC will be equal to 180 minus 48 minus 56.5, so that will be 75.5. Now I can apply the law of sine. The AC divided by the sine ABC angle equals to the AB side divided by the sine ACB. So AC, I want to find out the sine of the ABC angle is 75.5 equals to, and 12, AB is 12 divided by the sine of the 48. So the AC side will be equals to the 12 multiplied sine 75.5 equals to divided by sine 48 equals to, and that will be 15.63, a 4 marks question. 15.63 is the answer, sir. On your screen, the marking scheme is showing up. This is how we have done this. And this is how it is done. And this is the diagram, sir. Okay. You see, once I know this whole angle, then I know this whole angle, and then I know this angle. Opposite to this angle will be the AC. Opposite to this angle will be 12. So I apply the law of sine, the sine rule. And here you can see this solution. I hope you understand this. Okay, so this was the question number 19. Okay, then we have the question number 20. He says, solve. Here we have to solve it. A very simple, straightforward. It's a 4-mark question. So we have to solve it, sir. So that is 3x divided by x minus 1 plus 4 divided by x plus 2 equals to 3. So take the LCM. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay. So in the LCM, I will have x minus 1, x plus 2. Here, when you divide the LCM with this denominator, so you will left with the x plus 2. So that will multiply with this numerator. So 3x bracket x plus 2 bracket close plus. When you divide the LCM with this denominator, you are left with x minus 1. That will multiply with the 4 and equals to 3. So this will become 3x squared plus 6x plus 4x minus 4 equals to 3 into x squared plus 2x minus 2. So these two brackets have come here. So 3x squared plus 10x minus 4 equals to 3 bracket x squared plus x minus 2 bracket close. So 3x squared plus 10x minus 4 equals to 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. 3x squared minus 3x squared plus 10x minus 3x minus 4 plus 6 equals to 0. So you're left with 7x plus 2 equals to 0. These two are cancelled. So 7x is equals to minus 2, and the x will be equals to 7 minus 2 by 7. Okay. So the x will be equals to minus 2 by 7. This is how this part is done. It's a 4 marks part. And it's very easy. Okay. So this is how this is done. I hope you understand this. Okay. So question number 20. Okay, then we have question number 21. He says the width of a rectangle is 3.4 centimeter. Correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. Because this is correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. So what we will do, we will divide it with the 2. 0.1 divided by 2, that will be 0.05. And if you will add 0.05 into this width, you will get the upper bound of the width. If from the 5.4 centimeter, you subtract 0.05, you will get the lower bound of the width. Okay. So let me show you. I have done this. So correct to this, okay, divided with 2, 0.05 plus minus. So the main reading width is 5.4 centimeter. In it, if you will add 0.05, you will get the upper bound of the width, which will be 5.45 centimeter. And from 5.4 centimeter, if you subtract 0.05, you will get the lower bound of the width, which is 5.35 centimeter. They have asked us, write down the upper bound of the width of the rectangle, that is 5.45 centimeter. Question number 21. 5.45 centimeter is the right answer, sir. Okay. Then he says that the perimeter of a rectangle is 26.4 centimeter, correct to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. Calculate the lower bound of the length of the rectangle. So this is also correct to 0.1. So you divide it with the 2, you get 0.5. So, you know, the length will be 2 length equals to the perimeter minus 2 width, because the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 length plus 2 width. So the length, 2 length will be equals to perimeter minus the 2 width. The perimeter is correct, 26.4. So if you add 0.5 in it, the upper bound of the perimeter will be 26.45. And if you subtract from 26.4, 0.05, you will get 26.35 centimeters. That's the lower bound of the perimeter. Now, their question is find the lower bound of the length. So I want the lower bound of the length. So if from this subtraction you want the lower answer, so the first member should be lower. Its lower value should be used, and the second member, its upper value should be used. We know the upper value of the width. We just calculated 5.45. Okay. So 2 length equals to 26.35 minus 2 into 5.45. So 2 length will be equals to 26.35 minus 10.90. So 2 length will be equals to 15.45. So length will be equals to 15.45 divided by 2. And that will be 7.725. 7.725 is the right answer, sir. This part has gone little higher. Okay. So I hope you understand. Upper bound, lower bound. This is called the limits of the accuracy. Okay. So now we have the question number 22 coming up on your screen. And here we go. He says the diagram shows a pyramid A, B, V, C. Okay. A, B, C, and V. Okay. So in the base, the floor of the pyramid is a triangle, which is an equilateral triangle. The base of the pyramid is an equilateral triangle, the ABC, with the sides of the length 34 centimeter. The AB side is 34, the BC side is 34, the AC side is 34. The height VO is perpendicular to the base of the pyramid. The VA, which is the slant, the side, VA, VB, and VC, all of them are equals to 82 centimeter. Okay. So if you join the B with the midpoint of the AC, so this will be two same triangles. This angle here will be 90 because this side is 34. So MC will be 17, AM will be also 17. This is a very, very important thing. Write down the number of the planes of the symmetry of the pyramid. The planes of the symmetry of the pyramid, one is the cut MB. If you cut it along this MB, the pyramid will be divided into two equal parts. The other will be from the C and the midpoint of the AB, and another cut will be from A and the midpoint of the BC. So there can be three cuts which can be divide this pyramid into two equal parts. So the number of planes of symmetry of this pyramid are three. Okay. So the number of planes of symmetry of this pyramid are three. So here we go. Okay. So our answer is three. Okay. So okay, so now M is the midpoint of the AC, okay, and it's given that the ratio of this is one part and this OB is two part. Okay, the total MB is three parts. Show that the OB side is 19.6 centimeter, correct to one decimal place. Okay, so very easy. This is 17, this is 34. This MBC is a right angle triangle, so I can find the value of the MB. Once I know the value of the MB, then I can find the value of the OB, because the MB will be three parts and the OB will be two parts. They have given this ratio. They said that this MO is one part, OB is three part, the MB will be total three parts. Okay. So this is how many marks? 3 marks question. We have to show this. Okay. So first of all, you see the MB square plus MC square equals to BC square. I applied the Pythagoras on it. So MB square plus 17 square equals 34 square. So MB square will be equals to 1156 minus 289. So MB square will equals to 867. So take square root on both the sides. So MB will be equals to 29.4. Now we know that the OB is two parts and the MB is three parts. So the OB will be 2 by 3 of the MB. The MB value is 29.4. So the OB will be 19.6. And this is what they have asked us to show. Simple, straightforward. And I hope you understand. So this is that part, okay? So this is how we have done this. Stop the video if you want to spend more time with this. Okay, then we have, he says, calculate the angle between the edge VB and the base of the pyramid. Okay. So I know the value of the OB. I know this M82 and this, the angle here is 90. So it's a right angle triangle VOB. I know the hypotenuse. I know the OB value, which is the base. I want to know this angle, the angle VBO. Okay. So I want to know that angle. So very simple. Sorry. So the cos of the VBO will be equals to the base by the hypotenuse, and the cos of the VBO will be 19.6 divided by the 82. So the VBO angle will be equals to the cos inverse of the 0.239. So VBO angle will be equals to 76.2. So that side makes 76.2 angle with the base. Okay. So this is how I have done this, and I have tried to explain you here. We have used the triangle VOB, which is a right angle triangle. I know this side, which is hypotenuse. I know the OB side, that's 19 point something. That's the base. And I want to know this angle, VBO. And this is how I have done this. Okay. So that was how many marks? That was of this part, 2 marks. Now he says calculate the volume of the pyramid, and it's a 5 marks question. This third part is 5 marks. Calculate the volume of the pyramid. Okay. So, you know, in this, if you know the OB, if you know the VB, it's a right angle triangle. So you can apply Pythagoras and find the OV, which is the vertical height of the pyramid, we can find the area of this floor, which is a equilateral triangle. All its sides are 34, 34, 34. In the equilateral triangle, the angle between the sides is of 60, 60, 60. So I can find the area of the base of that pyramid, and I know if I know the height of the pyramid, then I can easily tell the volume of the pyramid. So here's it. So apply the Pythagoras in that OV square plus OB square equals to VP square. So OB square will equals to OV square plus 19.6 square is equals to 82 square. So the OV square will be equals to 6339.84. Take square root on both the sides. So the OV, which is the vertical height of the pyramid, that will be 79.6. Then the volume of the pyramid is 1 by 3 into the base area into the vertical height of the pyramid. The base of the pyramid or the floor of the pyramid is in the shape of the equilateral triangle. And you know the equilateral triangles, their area will be 1 by 2 into the 34 into 34 into sine of the 60. So height, the vertical height is 79.6. So when you do this calculation, it's 13281.6. So in three significant figures, it will be 13300 centimeter cube. It's a 5 marks part. I hope you understand. It's a 5 marks part. That's showing up on your screen. I hope you understand. Okay, so now we have the, here he says, question number 23. It says, a box, it says a box. He says a box contains 13 pencils and there are 4 red pencils, 7 green pencils, and 2 yellow pencils in the box. 2 pencils are chosen at random from the box without replacement. This word without replacement is very, very important, because when this happens, you know, when this happens, the total, when you are taking out the second one, the total will change and the individual values also changes. Work out the probability that the 2 pencils are different colors. Okay. And how many marks for this? There are 4 marks for this question. There's only one part of this question. So let me show you. Here we have. So total 13, the red are 4, green are 7, yellow are 2. So we are going to take out 2 pencils without replacement. So I made a tree diagram, red, green, yellow, red, red, and green and yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. That is my second pick. This is my first pick, okay? So red will be 4 by 13, 7 by 13 for green, for yellow, 2 by 13. If a red is already out, so the total will reduce and the red will also one number reduce, okay? So it will be 3 by 12, 7 by 12, 2 by 12. If first of all a green is out, then the red will remain the same, so 4 by 12, but the total has changed. The green will decrease by 1, 6 by 12, okay? The yellow will still be the same, 2 by 12, okay? If first of all a yellow comes out, then the red will be 4 by 12, the green will be 7 by 12, but the yellow will be 1 by 12. You see the total has changed. And if a yellow is out, then the yellow, when you second time you pick yellow, its number will be changed. If first of all a green is out, then when second time you pick the green, the number is changed. The green's number has changed. If first time the red is out, then when you pick on the second time, when you pick the red, the number is changed. Totally changed. Okay, so red, comma, red, red, comma, green, red, comma, yellow, green, comma, green, red, green, comma, green, green, comma, yellow, yellow, comma, red, yellow, comma, green, yellow, comma, yellow. Their question is that the 2 balls are of the different colors. Okay, if the 2 balls are of the different color, so let me reduce. Now, okay, so the probability of the red, comma, green plus the probability of the red, comma, yellow plus the probability of the green, comma, red plus the probability of the green, comma, yellow plus the probability of the yellow, comma, green plus the probability of the yellow, comma, green. So it will be 28 by 156 plus 8 by 156. How you get this? So you see red comma green. So 4 by 13 multiplied 7 by 12. 4 by 13 multiplied 2 by 12. 7 by 13 multiplied 4 by 12. And then this green comma green we are not taking, okay? Why? Because it's same color. I'm taking the red comma green, red comma yellow, green comma red, green comma yellow, yellow comma red, yellow comma green. Where the colors are different, okay? And how you get the probability of this thing? You multiply these, okay? So we will have 28 by 156 plus 8 by 156 plus 28 by 156 plus 14 by 156 plus 8 by 156 plus 14 by 156. And that will be 100 by 156. Okay. So this is how we have done that. And how do I get here? From this tree diagram. Okay. Reduce one. Okay. So this is that tree. So I choose those options where the colors are different, found their probability and added them up. So my answer is 100. This is question number 23. 100 by 156. Our answer is also the same. Okay, 100. So our answer is same. So we have reached the end of this paper. So my dear students, you see, so we have reached the end of this paper. In this paper, the most important thing is that the paper and the marking scheme which I use in this paper, they are the property of the Cambridge. Okay, I have only presented you the solution. And I have tried my best to explain you the concepts. I have tried my best to write the concepts and solve the questions step by step so that the question can become easy for you. I hope that this video will be helpful to you. Please, if you think that this video is helpful to you and it can be helpful to your friends and junior students and senior students, please like this video, share the link of this video with them. Share the link of this video on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your TikTok, on your WhatsApp groups. So because you see, when you do this, this is a support to my work, and your support is very, very important. When you support my work, I am able to continue this work. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking your time and preparing your exam from my channel. Have a good night, sir. God bless you all.